Significant improvement. Oh.
I mean, like, the lineup enabled it because they got this Bloodseeker pick, which kind of got sacrificed to give Slark the matchup he wants with super high solo XP and runes, and the Underlord will buff him up. So in that sense, they're kind of enabling him, but there aren't any like big attack speed buffs, which are normally what you look for with the hero, or damage buffs. Early support trade will go Carlo's way, and that Pugna, he is so damn fast. It's hard to you outrange almost any 4 as well.
Oh, Shanks
force the trade.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get that kill and doesn't necessarily die either for it, so not too bad.
Hey, this is
kills it in the laning phase, and then you know, then it maybe it turns into a little bit more 50-50. Just becomes a very aggressive mid laner after that. Hey, what do you think about Carlo's skill build here? Went for an early level of the Nether Ward, which is not going to be able to save Palos. Afu put the full 5 stacks on him, and they'll put down Carlo with Masaros picking up all that atrophy aura damage off the Dusa kill. Quickly finishes off the support too. With the Siege Wagon push coming in, I mean, this is a dream in the making here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not just whacking this tower, man. You could
large amount of damage. He's going to be taking 576, but more than enough HP to survive.
It's the ultimate counter rupture strat. You just don't move.
Yeah, seriously.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they get the return around.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Which, you know, at this point, Bob does not want to sit mid. Everyone's just gonna, he's just gonna run into him.
Finds him.
I'm surprised Paul's is still here at all.
Yeah, again, lots of stacks available for you, Palos. You don't have to hang out here.
Radiant tower is under attack.
He's looking for kills.
It's the pounce. Deals with the Pugna Ward too. They get the rupture onto Shank, so they're definitely catching some supports out of this. First one,
not necessarily killing her.
Sure.
But it is an interesting combo, right? You have Atrophy Aura plus Fade Bolt. This Underlord Rubik was... So is Dune, because he can...
The lesson was...
Will now employ this, yeah, I swear to God, I feel like this orb is just a little bit too value. Maybe it's just Ember Spirit, but Orb of Corrosion on these tower pushes seems so valuable. And they get it really quickly, thanks to all the skeletons. Toss back into the pit. Tino is going to be slowed down by the Purge. That'll be him very, very dead.
Well, how bold are you? I mean, this is an objective at this point. You have to commit everybody
5 on
here.
5 for the Ancients. That's pretty much what's about to happen.
There is Rupture up.
Comes in from behind, mid one. It's going to be forced to use his ultimate, but Bob is forced to jump away at the same time. Carlo getting low. Chidori's able to finish him off. The Shadow Demon also dies.
That
swap back, hits him with the magic missile, and Bob collects the kill. Chidori falls now, and I guess not terribly surprising. Usually the defending team has a big advantage when it comes to controlling their...
Yeah, spells here is very punishing for SMG's lineup. These goals are not easy, and then you're getting swapped in. I mean, this is just awkward.
Easy combo. And Bob is going to push forward, trying to get into the support to try and stick around to help out the Underlord. Mid one did stick around and has to use his ultimate and pounce just to try and get away. Done well with a slick little swap steal to just stay alive for a few more seconds. Mid one has another pounce coming up and should be able to get out of vision. Out of vision, should be okay. Got it again and again. That creep did him no favors. Now the Decrepify, soon the magic missile. He's dead.
Okay, I didn't think the old skeleton summon Doom Chase would work.
First, I mean, it had to have been buffed
still
in
30%.
some ways because the scaling to it, right? Oh, it doesn't scale.
It's not, yeah.
Disruption on Bob. Can't stop him though. Gonna move on to the Masaros skill as well. Another Doom being used, and don't really see SMG. Like, I never feel like the Doom is on cooldown and they're missing a team fight spell, you know?
Maybe a factor of both. It just doesn't feel like they can start these fights. Middle one's gonna find Tino bottom and he'll summon the gate. Surely
Finally,
this is
they're
the
going to
one.
get a pick off, right? Ounce with a pit on top of it. Tino going to give a lot of stacks to mid one.
All right, that need more
Dire's top tower is under attack.
knows. Or mid one can just walk into areas, know he's seen or not seen, and set stuff up. Just gonna scout this observer mid for a second. Oh, hit that pounce.
What a bounce from the high ground into the low ground. That gets a big kill. That kill was worth 1,000 gold. They get the mid tower as well. All of a sudden, mid one just led the charge on like a 2,000 net worth swing, if not more.
He's going. 2 heroes dead, why not?
He's stolen the 50 agility between the Doom and the Ember Spirit kills, so he was feeling powerful. Did have to back away though. Swap back in. Another Doom. This time around though,
are gone.
there's plenty of SMG heroes around, so they can still fight this one, especially with the BKB on Chidori, trying to hit him with the Stone Gaze. Tino is still ruptured on the side. The shard isn't useful. God forbid you buy an Aghanim Scepter. That's also not going to help against Dusa.
We'll find Bob again.
Mid one though.
Mana.
Earned all this mana, locked him in the pit, and got him. Oh, big.
Been thinking about this 21-minute Wisdom Rune.
Swap to Sakura Shanks. Give up his life to get the Wisdom Rune. It also means another stat for Slark. And this is a very good.
Take this early 20 to 25 minute daytime Roche, particularly versus the Slark's nighttime advantage that's not there right now. Very important fight for Execration. They want to snowball off of Paulus's net worth right here. SMG have the high ground.
Masaros, that is kind of a dead end that you're sitting in there, and he is going to be swapped back into the Doom once again. They're going to go for the Venge kill in return, so it looks like a 1-for-1 trade-off. Oh, Decrepify, Bale Shanks out, he gets a heal too. So not even a 1-for-1. Very nice for Execration. Good start to this Roshan.
Interaction is still there, right? That never got changed, so... That becomes
sorry,
a
what
factor.
interaction?
If Dusa BKBs and you disrupt her, it instantly creates the illusion.
Oh, yes, I believe that is still there.
I don't know. I don't think it's a BKB game for Paulus anyway, so I don't think it'll matter here. Not too bad.
Did Execration abandon that area because they assumed that no one would be able to do it before Roshan switched sides, or do they actually think they can't fight?
I assume they just figured that SMG will not kill it before. Masaros.
Looking at him. Might just have him too.
Damage and power.
Slow him down, Afu, actually with the demonic cleanse trying to help out here. Tino's gonna pop his BKB. Bob going in, but he has no mana left. He's gonna start bottling up where he can. Shanks with his extra life is gonna be able to help finish off Afu. Swap over to the side. Bob is gonna be caught by the pit at the same time while Shanks' illusion is running around the map. They spot Bob though, and they ping him out. They say, guys, I got him. We stopped his CP. He's dead.
He has no mana. Yeah, just no mana pool is tiny. He's getting punished for it.
And Tino's still gonna get caught. Boy, mid one. He's really hitting his pace for things now. Underlord TP just to make sure that Tino doesn't have a chance at escape here. Now they can bring him back to bottom even.
Yeah, why not? Might even just be able to poke the high ground here. I mean, I'd say force Execration back, but they're all dead, so they're gonna be back anyway. Off right now.
Demonic Cleanse was also used, I believe.
Also will do it, yep. I guess it just insta-heals you?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No, the heal should go off at the same time as the purge normally.
Does this get purged? Cannot be dispelled.
No.
Never mind. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess one off.
Oh, that's a shard used for the magic missile. That was a pretty powerful hit. Mid one is able to get off his ultimate here, and he still has the Aegis too, so time to be daring. Get the rupture onto Tino. Swap back onto the Meduso. Pop the Stone Gaze at the same time. This is the opening that SMG was looking for. A little bit of a bungle there from Execration. Tino still trying to wait.
They have the sustain halberd up as well. Paulus does not seem threatening. He has to play through the damage reductions. Remember that. He's not hitting his full strength here.
Midwan gunning for him. And oh, Carlo He already used his life drain, so he doesn't have that heal to be able to give over to Palos. Palos did get a help, though, from the Decrepify, and SMG did eventually have to give up on that. Bob coming back into play. Swap back onto Masaros. This is a good position to be able to take this fight now. Shanks is going to lose his first life. Comes back, ready to catch more, though. Force Staff gets Masaros some distance away. Another swap back, this time onto John Well, who is very likely going to die. Tino trying to get off his Doom, and he gets it off ever so barely, and it's on the Slark too. His Aegis expired. Can they get the catch, though? Even when he's doomed, they cannot stop him from being able to just walk away. Palos, thankfully, gets a big heal on his mana to be able to stay alive and get off the Stone Gates. He walks it off, but so does SMG. In fact, they walk forward into the base, onto the tier 3s, onto Carlo to finish him off as well. And now just the Dusa to hold the base, so that's going to be at least one lane of barracks.
Radiant structures are
It's just not enough damage for Execration. Paul's getting his base reduced, trying to go in these fights, but the rest of his team is just melting. And the stuns coming out from John Will have been disgusting. He has stolen Stone Gaze now. They're just trying to end this game under tier 4s versus a Dusa, making it look easy.
Yeah, that is maybe a little.
Dusa gets, well, I guess not if you have the Bugger Shard. That's one way to deal with it. Bob's
Yeah,
in.
certainly. Tino, Bob at his VKB, waiting out the Slark ultimate here, trying to get a Doom at some point in time. Good heals from Carlo. Kept him alive until he runs out the Rupture. Carlo. Roshan is coming up soon, though, and they get the pick here. This would be massive, but Afu, he already had the Aeon-Disc, is able to get the Demonic Cleanse off. Not an easy kill. Dusa trying to provide a vanguard for the rest of his team. Tino once again is struggling to be able to do anything with this, and Bob dies on the back end. They stop the TP out from Palos. Palos disrupted. Pops his Manta, trying to get away. There goes that swap. Shanks with the double stun. It's helping, but boy, this damage looks a little lackluster until the buyback comes in for Bob, and Tino got the initiation. Hits him with a big swing of the Infernal Blade over and over again with the Doom on out, and that's going to be 2. They're going to be able to get a 3rd and 4th as Shidori's going to stand his ground and inevitably die.
Yeah. Execration not going to wait. They're going to smoke. It was Swift Blink for Palos. That is his choice here. Big initiating item, a way to use this Aegis as well.
Get the vision with the Shivas. Found the support. First going to be Afu. Tino, he's going to be one ruptured and poked by Midwan. They're really gunning for Tino. He does manage to get off his Doom. It's going to be on the Bloodseeker, not the Slark, though. And the Bloodseeker, healthy, but slowed down. Shanks is going to be able to swap him back into play with the Magic Missile bouncing over. That's going to be an easy pickoff. But what about the Slark? The Slark still terrorizing that back line. Looks to be able to go off this disruption. He's going to go for Shanks. Shanks bailed out. Decrepify. Good saves. Still trying to deal with Monstros, by the way. This big tanky Underlord is surviving through so much, but he has to go down eventually. Surely, Bob's going to try and finish him up. Another Magic Missile. Blink forward, and they finish him. Midwan, meanwhile, he was going for that back lines, but all they got was the Vengeful Spirits, who has a second life. Palos is running out of mana, though. Palos still has an Aegis, of course. They're trying to deal with everybody else and deal with Palos last, with all these heroes dying and no buybacks around. Shanks, even his illusion is going to die before they go for the Medusa on the second life. Blink over, instant disruption, though.
Palos versus them all. How strong is he? Jeez. A lot of stacks on mid one, though. 40.
He is way too much agility. My God, 129 agility goes to work on a Bob. Just imagine he has a basher.
Radiant's
He wants to go for some lifesteal later or something. I guess lifesteal's not good on this hero anymore. Maybe his talent's not as good as it used to be.
I'm not good enough in math to know whether or not that other talent is super value or not, but
3.5. Either way, we'll see if he can make it work. Midland's just building up the stacks for free. We'll get another quick disruption on Palos.
It's the nullifier on him. Swap. Shanks giving up his life. Let's see if he gives up his second life. Yeah, they quickly deal with the illusion too. There's a swap back in Chidori. Tino, though, still can't get that initiation. Somebody's got to break through the Lincolns and give him an opening to get a stun on a mid one.
More disruptions in that fight, wearing Paul's time as well. That's a nice swap.
Really good steal. A better execution of it.
You just get swapped in the pit, you're gone. This is a back up in 5 seconds. This spell is going to destroy Execration here in this base defense.
Shadow Dance wears away, but it's already bounced backwards, and there was the swap. The Doom uses the BKB, but he does not want to put the Doom on. Oh man, these saves from this
Shadow Demon on top of it. But this Rubik is, it's impossible. You can't do anything about telekinesis. There's an aggressive swap. I don't know if Apu likes that much.
Well, he gets down to low ground, and Paulo swaps places with him. Doesn't want to get caught that far out the base. Bob gonna have to blow through the tree. Swap back on the Rupture. Big damage done well. Beautiful steals this game. Stonegaze that is gonna hit a lot of heroes. But they gotta deal with Monstros and all this aura. Chidori, he's gonna lose his Aegis here. Apu's also gonna die. Palace is actually doing it here with his Divine Rapier going to work, but he's gotta keep his distance away from mid one. Stat steals are too powerful, and Tino was unable to get his Doom off before he died. Now Palos is going to be in some trouble. They have to buy back. They have to bail him out. Otherwise, they're going to lose the Divine Rapier, and lose it they do. Even though they get the Doom out on him, it just doesn't matter. They're going to fight through it, and GG is going to be called SMG. Powerful stuff in this game one. Looks damn good. I mean, they put together a lineup.
Matchup go to Alk favored if we're talking like 5-on-5 slots. I think Bloodseeker just shreds that hero. Rupture destroys him. Can't really fight through with your BKB during the duration. And First Blood to Jory is not too much. I was there a couple of points in the
Okay. But like, do you want to think about the game in that way? Like, if SMG, their best chance at winning isn't it like Lone Druid, like 25 minutes in? Oh, nice blood grenade to get the kill. Shanks picks up that one. Tino, he'll similarly die.
I like Seth though. He's a lot of good quotes, you know? That guy knows.
Very quotable figure. I've seen a lot of Reddit quotes for him. Does manage to get the kill in the end. Donwell's maybe gonna trade off again though. Yeah, Shanks, another double
here. Baiting with that stick. Doing the aggression. I feel like John Well is... What's actually dead there? Cancerous hero now. Crazy. Gonna have a fast Alchemist game here. This bodes well for Execration on top of Bob when
rotation from Afu. Dies, immediately goes to bottom lane with his TP and surprises Tino. I mean, I feel like his Doom game was pretty rough, and now this off lane is not working. Lord of the Rings Urukai, the one who suicides into the to set the bombs off. That's what I think of. That's the creep right there.
Job he got in deep.
Tino, excuse me, Palos. Yeah.
Oh, what's your time with the Lone Druid? I think normally you build the auras here. I don't think that changes. I don't think him building damage is going to change much of what SMG wanted to do. Another jump in, still no ult for the Ogre. That's an easy kill.
Maybe more. Rolling Thunder spots Carlo. He's going to bounce back in, head for Shanks. The glimpse back is going to be able to kill the techie. Still gunning for Carlo though. Misses the swashbuckle, but has a shield crash in a second. Not needed. He could use it on the next kill. Shanks behind his tier 1 tower will be able to get in range, but the Frost Blast is coming in. Shanks is just going to try and go for the kill on John Well, but he's not going to have it. John Well survives, and 3 kills for Masaros. Maybe not all 3 of them for him, but a part of 3 different kills. Level 7 Pango, 4,000 net worth. He is big.
Radiant's bottom
tower
up here. Is under attack.
SFG are just crashing the lanes, abusing Execration's cores, who none of them want to move, right? All of Execration's cores are just farmers. Not respond to these plays. Another kill for Mod bottom.
Dire's top tower.
Stun waiting in the trees. You cannot TP here. So do you want to
Bombs him. Healing salve. A little bit of heal. Not going to be enough though. Not with Masaros here. That's for certain. Chidori needs the last hit. He's not going to be able to get it. Glimpse back. Takes a bit more damage. Gets a last hit. Heals up a bit. And that is just enough, it seems. Meanwhile, Palos finally gets some revenge for that play earlier. Static Storm stopping the Rolling Thunder, tossing back in with the telekinesis. Nice rotation by Bob and better reaction.
Radiant's
Who'd been
top
hunting
tower is
that
under
bear
attack.
all laning phase long may find that it's going to turn back around on him whenever the Lich is there. Oh, nice two-man stun from Afu. Sets it up with the mine afterwards. Looks like they can just go for the Rubik. Have to give up on the kill on the TA, but a toss.
Cannot be feeding those bears away. Mid one 30-second cooldown is
Rough. Shanks dodging the Rolling Thunder once. Can't dodge it a second time, though. Glimpse back, and he doesn't have Shield Crash to finish him off. John, well, if you want this kill, you're going to have to use the Chain Frost, and that's not good enough either.
lost vision.
Got him with the swashbuckle, but now they are in the pits. That is not a good place to be. John Well will...
Kind of a slow build-up for the bear. I mean, it's not as slow as it used to be. I do think Radiance has some value this game.
I mean, the miss percentage has got to help out a lot against the physical damage problems, right? Especially that TA. Nice catch on Chidori. Good use of the Static Storm on his laning phase start.
I think there was the option, but I feel like
Oh, that's not going to be enough damage. Palos gets ganked, turns right back around and kills the enemy carry. Now, he may still die here. Rupture is worn out. Masaros is hunting for him. Knows he's somewhere in these trees. He just can't quite spot him and now has to get out. Too many heroes from Execration. Goes for the TP back. The glimpse on the Rolling Thunder.
brings him.
That is so good. That I've seen this a couple times. There has been a lot of spells that I think are more annoying to cast with this magic actually hits. They're out of their BKB or out of their magic immunity.
It's amazingly valuable. It's going to be extremely useful this game. You know, we'll pay the price on the other side of the map. Kind of a bad death by him. To recognize
Yeah.
what's happening.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nice catch. That was just like low risk, easy kill on the Bloodseeker, take away his Aegis. Now they're gonna get caught from behind. Masaros Afu pins Masaros. Then your catch is pretty sick.
Basher is up. They're just going to help with these. Basher.
Oh, he tried to go invis in time. Done well. Frost shield.
That Execration are building.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Paul's
attack.
just going to find a freebie. Never mind, he got tasered.
Taser helps. Blast off attempted, but the glimpse denies him that. What? Was that his illusion expiring on the bottle? I think that's what that was. Bob is still gonna die here as the Chain Frost bounces over and clips Palos. Nice unstable concoction stun though, jeez. Somehow on the edges of the AoE hits 3 heroes. Kino, really not. But TA just does so much physical damage, and a lot of it is bonus, that you can't actually defend. She's still going to be effective, you know? Rolling Thunder with the Rupture on Palos. Palos fighting back, though, with his Chemical Rage, actually out-regenning the damage from Chidori. Play it slow, blast off, landing on a 3. Good hit,
again.
though. And the damage to follow it up is there. They finally managed to bring down the Alchemist, and now they could surge forward. Going for Tino next. They got to deal with Bob, though. What about Bob? Bob on the side. He outputs a lot of damage. They ignore him, and Chidori does manage to get that kill in the end, or dies in the end. Chain Frost bounces around nicely. Carlo trying to turn that one around, but it wasn't good enough. TP away, and Tino does manage to get out. Glimpse away.
To bounce out this armor battle, rage the entire game. Execration are right back where they lost that previous engagement goal, and they just cheese.
Cheese on the Palos may have to be used here, or at least his speed. Oh no! He got bumped up into the high ground. He's gonna have to TP out unless they have a Force Staff somewhere. I don't think they do.
Blink one. He's back.
He's got Blink, and he can be able to get back into the fight because the TA is able to do so much. What a nice Chain Frost. It just takes away the Aegis.
Bear can't
Second
move, man.
life, and the bear just cannot move. The second bear.
If I'm Execration, I'm taking every single fight
Radiant's
with what
top
Carlo
tower
has right now.
has fallen.
Walk into mid one. This is his last bear if he dies.
hits the fear on one, but the support follow-up easily killing him. They don't even blow the rupture. Long wraparound, but it's not going to find what they're hoping for unless... Oh, smoke, break over. They really want to be able to kill these supports, and they finally managed to find Shanks. Shanks not going to be able to get off the static storm, it looks like. He does, but the BKB's already out from Chidori. Next target. He's going for Bob. He stole the rupture again, though. And is hit by the Abyssal play from Palos. He's now ruptured on Chidori. Palos can track him down. The BKB is gone. He's going to be glimpsed back with that rupture on him, and he dies. Chain Frost does bounce around. Palos, his own BKB, still holding strong and looks to finish off mid one. The Bear's trying to help him out. The Bear needs a little bit more. He's going for Tino. He finished off Tino, but the lightning strikes and the Bear falls. Palos eats his cheese before the blast off lands onto him. It's just supports doing damage at this point. Supports that are easily cleaned up.
You already won the next fight off economic damage. And you still have stolen rupture. I feel like stolen rupture just guarantees you a team fight win. How the hell?
I mean, he did it in that last team fight. Bloodseeker started running away from Palos, and then he got ruptured.
Yeah.
Couldn't run
anymore. Roll, Monstros.
Oh, Monstros.
Dead.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he'll glimpse his corpse back into SMG space and say,
send a message.
Catapulted over the walls. Chidori's like, yo, bro, I didn't do that.
That is straight up some medieval warfare shit going on right there. Palos doesn't even bother throwing the unstable concoction.
Bob is just standing his ground. Run away a little, but this is the Bear resummon and it's gone.
Chidori put himself into those trees, has to go for the kill on Bob, and he does actually got it. Oh, he got the last hit. It heals him up, but the firepower from the supports again. I mean, these supports on Execration, Shanks and Carlo, man, they did some work. Another rupture?
They had a very good. Shanks with the bottom levels, Carlo with the rupture steals. Like the last game, I think they tend to be a slower team, play like methodically for the mid game. And I don't know if this is a lineup you can do that and feel good about it. I don't think it's a lineup where you can just farm with the Beastmaster and just go to late game.
Oh, he's after him with the shield crash. He does have Gale on him. So a deny is possible here.
No, he's fine.
Okay, he's gonna live, but then they just have another shield crash. So now he's definitely.
Oh, he has another dissimulate.
Nope.
He's dead. Denied him when you had the chance.
Yeah, you should have.
There's a lot of early damage.
Should have gone for the head. Carlo gonna limp along here and take a lot of damage. In fact, he's dead. Oh, is that all 3 blood grenades?
Yeah, that was a lot. But not if anything,
the shield's more effective, right? You get more of a barrier if you hit multiple heroes, so.
He's like decent in these 2-on-2s. He's better than people expect. He has really good stats, base damage now. I think this is viable.
Fade Bolt slows down the damage, but it cannot stop it. Now they're gonna turn around and kill Shanks too. Man, this Gale has been super value. Got them 2 kills on the Bounty Rune fight. Great TED Talk. I mean, it wasn't really a TED Talk. It was one of those like, what is it, TEDx? It wasn't like the official TED Talk. It's one that they lease out to just like anybody can do it sort of deal. But Bob gets ganked up by John Well, and that slow is a killer because can't TP away. Not in front of the Rolling Thunder.
6 off the creep death. That is why Bob TP'd there. Monstros is doing it the easy way and has a triple and a penta waiting for him. Oh baby, that's a lot of farm.
Meteor Roar, turn around, needs the extra movement speed to get out, but Palos caught him with the Aether Remnant. It looks like they used Rupture on Tino, so he's not able to comfortably chase and will not be able to stop the TP out, and now he's gonna die. Chidori comes through the gate to help out in this fight, and Mid-1 TP's on in. Catching one, Carlo now in the river, Nightmare to dodge the silence and get away. Nice move there, but they're gonna keep going. They're just gonna keep running at him. John Wells, level 6. Putting those support levels to use. The Plague is going to be able to slow down Bob, but they don't have the disable to stop him. Palos. Oh man, Chidori is just so fast.
Got one.
Palos dissimulate up in a second. Nice dodge, multiple abilities. Gets out the shield with the Rolling Thunder. Is that going to be enough? The magic damage of the. I listen to you.
I mean, yeah, but what if Execration ended up winning this
Dire's
game?
top tower is under attack.
You will look very smart. I will give you that. First kill of the game for Execration. They finally get one. It's on Chidori. Gone on.
Sends a message.
Yes.
Double damage mid one. Didn't even need to use it.
Yeah, Carlo gave up on you, Tino. I'm sorry. Oh, gets around the Rolling Thunder. Slowed down by the Diffusal, though. So much damage from Diffusal Blade Pango.
Yeah, remember, this is Coddle. That's where this lineup shines before the ball comes on.
It's such a great Coddle game.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Under attack.
Palos trying to get up and away, but the swashbuckle. They had the
SMG.
vision on him from Thirst.
They just got everything. I mean, you'd have to be one dumbass analyst to pick them to win.
Feeds grip off the telekinesis.
Oh, that's a big kill to get
Mid
it.
one. They need this kill so badly. Got off the shield crash. Surely he's going to die. Mid one is just committing. Gets the kill on the support before he falls. Bomb actually cancels his TP. He's going to stick around. He knows that
another big one
is coming in with the reinforcements. And they get Chidori as well. The blast comes out, but it doesn't get the heal off. Oh, he didn't have the spirit for him anyway, so wouldn't have healed when the ball is rolling around in the back lines.
They can proc it with spell steal, right? So
yeah, that's a good point.
in theory, that's actually an interesting combo, interesting way to deal with it. They're gonna try and go on Bob. This is pretty deep though.
Has been killed.
Yeah, big, but Execration are going to push for more. They know about this smoke, though. They had a hawk on it. Masaro's sticking around. I thought they knew about it. Masaros, is he going to be able to hold here? The roar goes down. Oh, a counter roar out from the Rubik. Beautiful stuff. Masaros pushed up to the high ground. Palace is low, but he also gets up there. The Crimson Guard not going to be enough to protect him, though. The shield crash finishes him off.
Just
Chidori in mid one. Seems like even a 4 versus 5, they are
Just
too powerful.
TP. I mean, that's still that destiny of another tempo loss for Southeast Asia. Oh no.
Blast back, Tino. This is a lot of damage. The Crimson Guard dodges some of it, but they've got a nice mix of magic and physical. So the Crimson didn't have to use the Rolling Thunder to escape, though. He's going to go for Boots of Travel next item, so they're really trying to keep the map as dark as possible for Execration. Keep all the creep waves pushed in.
Didn't get back off. You know,
Bounce
not
back,
expecting that
Shanks.
burst.
Looks like he will die as well here. Hey, Execration slipping a little bit. They're giving a lot of pickoffs away to SMG now.
Yeah, they were just ratting this game. They are playing for. They don't want to take a 5v5 outside their base at this point, unless it's like a pickoff into the gate. And SMG are happy to jump anything they see.
And they see Shanks. And they see Carlo.
They'll take them both. Execration's core is all here. They have the summons. This lizard's whacking at Palos, who gets ruptured. He needs help. Or just TP?
Oh, he hit him. He clipped
He got
him
gripped.
barely off that shield crash. He does get gripped.
Canceled.
Tried to shield crash up to the high ground. Swashbuckle will get him there instead. Do have the Underlord teleport. They may need to use it to get out. Bots onto the Beastmaster creep. That's a cute move, and we're probably going to see a lot more of that as time goes on.
But he has backup.
Yeah, and he's got the dissimilate talent too. That really helps with him being able to disengage without having to move in these rupture times. Roar bounced back with the Lotus Orb. What a timing on that one. Gets off the BKB before the Remnant can grab him, and they're going to go straight for the Bane deal to finish him off.
Mid one's TP got canceled.
He's
He
cutting
can't be
through.
here.
No mid one, but Chidori may not need him. Goes to work on a Tino who cannot TP out in time. Execration can't seem to handle it, in part because Bob couldn't even be there for the fight.
Bob just doesn't want to commit there, even with the snipe on the Boots of Travel to the creep. I mean, you got to go in at
That's
some
a
point.
nice blow up, Chidori.
There's that
Take
point.
away his Aegis.
And the helmet
that's
overlord.
nice.
That's a big pickup as well. Mid one is still running here, by the way. Finally arrives. Says, what's up, guys?
Immediately hits a disarm onto the TA. Goes for Shanks. Glimmer Cape. Helps him out. Roll up into Rolling Thunder. Goes for Shanks. Shield crash stolen. Not what he wanted. And another Rupture. Put on to Palos. Palos is going to assimilate, but the Fiend's Grip is going to be able to grab on Carlo.
Why it's terrible. I always forget this interaction, but that's why Lincoln Sphere on spell immunity sucks now. I mean, he just enfeebled
kind of a dead item, yeah. Roar pushed into the blast. Palos still has that 15 to assimilate talent.
You got latent toxicity.
Did get hit by the latent toxicity off the Manta, but the Glimmer Cape, the promises.
Some sustain adding up. They're gonna get run down. And you can't
Yeah, they have
to
to leave Tino behind.
He doesn't want a TP.
Is under attack.
You should have just TP'd, son.
Baby. Palos. Palos, you're on the low ground. Palos, you can't see this coming, Palos.
He could not, indeed. 60 seconds, no carry.
I've seen so many.
So not doing them any favors on these high grounds.
No, it's not. It's going to delay a lot of his
That's a
health
good
pieces.
lift. And that's a good grip.
Back into the Fiend's Grip. Here comes the Rolling Thunder, but it's too late. SMG slipping again. Again, an opportunity to push the high ground, but again, an execute on Bob. They're going to go for their first big offensive move in a while. And it's going to be for contesting this next Roshan. Smoke on smoke, mid one. He's going to break first. Spots, Palos. They're going to be able to get him with the pit, but he gets the roll off just in time. A bounce back there of the Nullifier forces Bob to TP away, but he's dead. He gets hit once again by the crash in. They instantly gave up on that fight.
I mean, the second Pango gets away, that fight's over.
Stuns on stuns. First a Basher, now a Scythe, soon to be a second Scythe from Afu. They caught Bob. Loaded Sword helps out, bounces back the Scythe. That's a big hit with the Void Spear jumping in. A decent amount of damage into the back line, but he got hit by the Primal Roar. They don't have the damage to be able to stop him. All the damage is focused on trying to kill Bob, but he got saved. Now they go back for the Void Spirit. Void Spirit. Oh, long jump away. The Rupture is a problem, and he gets clipped. Afu claims his life and gets a godlike streak. It's now another Scythe put to use. Now into Bob. Bob. His refraction being burned away. Needs to fight back and somehow be able to kill Mid-One and get out, and he can't do either.
Mid-One dies.
Mid-One actually does die to the tier 4 tower hit. Now the buyback is going to be able to get the Beastmaster as well. 2 cores down on the side of SMG. They did not burn through their Aegis. Instead, it's their other cores that got burned.
Force Execration to leave the base in any capacity. I genuinely think Meteor Hammer on Afu is not that bad here. You will get the Hex. Also nice, they find a grip into the gate.
Oh, that's a sneaky move! Carlo, how'd you pull that one off?
He's gonna buy back.
Okay, they're gonna buy back. They're gonna go through this one. This could be the end of the game here for Execration, who can't get back through the portal in time. They're gonna have to leave their TA behind. And Tino's Underlord.
That move, it looked real damn. A great play.
It's looking like it. Execration.
What can they
Hold
push?
of a lifetime on their hands. 4 versus 5. Scythe for Scythe. Rupture trying to save him. Oh no.
That's his buy.
Tino dead now with no buyback. Now it's a 3 versus 5.
Palos. Damage
He's
here.
going to need to execute somebody. He's going to need it fast. Can't get the kill on Chidori. Not enough damage. Goes in again. Tries it. Gets him. Okay, that's 1 kill. Can he get out, though? Dissimulate.
He has recall.
It's going to be buyback, but now they got the Fiend's Grip. These axes are beginning to add up. Shanks is throwing axe after axe. Masaros dies. Another buyback flown through. Another jump in from Palos. Another attempt at a life, but he dies instead. He has to buy back now. SMG. Plenty more heroes to work through.
They better end the game right here. They're going to feel some pain.
Hex Roar, Nightmare save. Shanks still gonna die though. One of their few buybacks left. This time the Rubik. Palos in and out. Poking at them. I mean, if he could stall them and just hold them to megas.
They're going for the megas. They're not going for the kills. Attack spam. Did some work. You have another grip in 10. Rupture, but they're backing out. Start throwing a bunch of other spells in there while you're axing people. Mess some
They're
other.
gonna go for the smoke roll in. They got Palos Mantis before the latent toxicity clips him, but at the same time,
There's that
Tino
grip.
gets initiated
You're
on. They
gone.
lose their Beastmaster immediately, though. Chidori gonna be caught in the
shredding
remnant.
them.
Oh, he's dead. Oh no.
It's a disaster. You have another
You're
remnant.
dead? I don't think that Chidori's gonna be able to get out of here
he's
either.
gone.
Nullifier instantly into the scythe. He's dead. No way. Execration. 2 heroes dead for
Who's gonna
2
catch
minutes
another?
with no
The key.
buyback. Can they catch more? They're going to be able to get the Venomancer as well. The icing on top, the cherry. It's also so sweet.
That
Creation,
goes so
an opportunity
wrong.
to be able to turn the game around. An opportunity. Now they're going to go for mid one. Mid one, roll up, quickly kills the Bane. Now trying to get away.
He knows he
Manta
has to
gets
fight.
popped. He's got a cheese scythe. Oh, those hits from the TA. It's a lot of damage. Another Nightmares. Ultimate place.
Aegis is
They
out.
set up. They're
not
going to be
on
able to
him.
bring him down as well. He
Way through some of this.
certainly
You're gonna need a
can.
hell of a rolling thunder.
Scythe out on Shanks. Buyback commences for mid one.
Oh
Palos
my
is low.
god.
Palos is low.
Palos, to dissimulate before the Rolling Thunder hits. He goes in, kills the 2 supports. Now focusing on the throne. The throne is going to die. Mid one can't stop it. And that's